Well, guys, it's finally happened. I can no longer be with the Bill Jensen community, and there's a couple of reasons why. And I just want to address to the people who was on the stream, tonight's stream, and I just want to say I'm sorry that you guys all saw that. That was probably not the worst, but a pure example of why Bill should probably stop. Now, if you didn't know, apparently he had to do his streams over and over again because people were sending in gore like Ryan McNutt and stuff, and it was probably the most disgusting thing I've seen. Ryan McNutt is not a joke. It's not a joke. He committed suicide. Okay? It just mind boggles me why people send this. And just to make things worse, apparently there was alleged CP, that's right, cheese pizza donations. Just let that sink in. But from the looks of it, I don't think it was CP. It looked like some sort of educational video, and I don't think that wasn't a kid, to be honest. But still, it's a pure example of that. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't on the stream until later, because I was honestly asleep when this happened, because I got back from work, and apparently, when I got the notifications on my phone, apparently he had to do the stream 3 times, and that was a bad sign that I was gonna be in for a ride. It sure was the Discord, call-in chat, I'm not gonna lie, the call-in lounge, but yeah. And, now, I was also in the Discord chat at the time, and we were discussing all the horrible stuff that's happening. Why Bill needs to stop with these things. Now, I know he has moderators, but they don't do jack shit, and here's the reason why. Apparently, they keep spamming saying, "Hey, do not do this." Well, he doesn't until he does. Now, not only the reason why I'm leaving the community, but as soon as I was talking with people on Discord, they all of a sudden muted me. That's also the reason why I'm leaving, because not only I'm seeing disturbing content at a disgusting degenerate community surrounding a fake character, it's because I am getting censored, because they know I'm speaking the truth. And I'm not going to take that, alright? Doing that is probably the best thing that's happened to me, because every time I look at Bill Jensen's stream, it's disgusting. And every time I go on the call-in lounge to be called in by Bill, I always get muted. Alright, I had to ask a person to unmute me, which was successful, but that was only like for a couple of days or months or whatever, and they just muted me back. What the hell? What is wrong with you? Now, have you seen the media shares on his media share file to where he goes to his streams? Apparently there is a queuing section where people see that stuff to know what video is on. In fact, I believe Bill sees it himself, and apparently he tends to ignore that because he got to stay in character the whole time. Alright, there's a bottom line between being in character and not being in character. Like, when you know something is going too far and now they're just straight up harassing you, that's when you have to break character and stop, okay? I seen Dr. Disrespect do it. I know this is a poor example, but still. I seen Nostalgia Critic do it in his top 11 fuck-ups on his critiques of films. That was a long time. But apparently when it goes too far, you have to stop, okay? And to give you context on Dr. Disrespect, apparently someone was shooting a BB at his window, and he had to check out what the hell was going on. So you have to break character and stop what the hell's going on. Because there's a line, okay? There is a line for that, okay? When something happens, stop what you're doing and assess the situation. Don't keep at it. Just assess the situation of what's going on, okay? Now, I know Bill Jensen did break character one time on Instagram. That was back like in 2019. But that was just for the fans and stuff, okay? And just to tell the truth of what happened. Now, he does this a couple of times, but after all that, he sticks to his character no matter what. Even when he gets doxxed and whatever. Now, I can't say he is an absolute mad lad. But like I said, there is a line where you have to face from fantasy to reality. And yes, I know I made a Count Dankula reference. In fact, I did say that in the Discord and stuff. But this is a serious moment, okay? I meant that as an example. So back to the media shares. Basically, what I'm saying is, every time Bill does a media share, he always has to play no matter what, okay? Because here's the thing: media shares are thrown in for donation purposes. Everyone sends in a video, they gotta put some money on there. And when the video runs, it also sends in the money. Now, for whatever reason, he does cancel some stuff out, but when he knows that something is bad, he still plays it anyway. Yes, I know he's an infamous troll and all that, but... And I'm not talking about Medic 7, don't worry, I'll get to him later. Even though it wasn't him this time, it's still mind-boggling, okay? Why he does it. This is so desensitizable that there's people actually do watch this. Kids watch this, and I'm like, what the hell? Okay? Now, in the community, I'm not gonna lie, it is full of people who I usually see in the and this is no offense to any people, but this is people who actually look at logos, SpongeBob, and all that stuff. But hey, as an autistic person, I do look at the same thing too. So yeah, but yeah, basically, people who friendly people who just look at normal stuff like I do, which is normal to me, and they get so desensitized watching this that I can't even. It's disgusting. It really is. I don't know why Shane does it. It's really disgusting, to be honest. And look, I can also blame it on the media shares, but this is also partially Bill's fault. So yeah, it's something like that. And I don't want to blame any names here, but this is the reality of it. Now, I did have a chat with the people that are in the call-in lounge. Yes, I was one of the people who was waiting to be called in by Bill Jensen. I did this like twice. Last year, one at the beginning of the year, New Year's Day, and one before the New Year's. And we were having a chat why this kind of behavior is starting to be a bad influence, okay? Basically, everyone agrees that every time they watch this, it's generally a bad sign of bad mental health. I mean, every time you go on the stream, there's likely you're going to see someone's brain skin blown out or some nudity, okay? And I've even seen some in the video chat saying W Gore LCP. Spoiler, both of them are bad. And we both agree this needs to stop, okay? The only way to stop is actually get some proper moderation. But as you can see, it didn't work, but I meant actual proper moderation. And also send some actual positive videos and stuff. Okay? We're not in 7th grade. We're not little kids anymore, okay? I mean, there's some kids that watch this. There might be some kids that might donate this kind of stuff. But act like a grown-up, okay? Act like a grown-up. Now, the people that are usually involved saying these gore videos are some familiar names, like Medic7, who is a regular boogeyman to everyone on YouTube, and a boogeyman to Bill Jensen, because he keeps sending unhinged gore videos, and it's really disgusting, which, look, I'm not gonna call out people for this. I'm just saying there's some people that were involved with this, okay? And I'm not finding any beef with anyone, but I'm just calling out the names that were involved. And I also don't condone harassment on anyone, because that's also wrong. Even if it's the most despicable person on the planet, you don't harass them, alright? They're real human beings as well. Now, tonight's Bill Jensen stream, Bill Medic 7 was not involved. Instead, there was this person called Jewish Latino. Ha ha ha. Yeah, very funny. Very funny name. I mean, not wrong. There's actually some Jewish Latinos, but the point is, that username not only impersonated a regular viewer on Bill Jensen streams and a regular donator, Mr. Choco Taco, which he's an alright dude. He's the dude who says, "Play Killer 7," and Bill Jensen would say, "What's a Killer 7?" But yeah, the point is, he's a general alright dude. He sends actual genuine good donations. Like, for example, last stream he sent in some Alice in Chains, which he technically does. You got good taste, my man. You got good taste. But yeah, Jewish Latino was impersonating having the profile picture and possibly his voice, which I don't know if that was true or not. I probably might have misheard that, but yeah, basically impersonating him. And not only he was impersonating him, was involved with saying some you guessed it, Ryan McNutt videos, and some other videos that are probably too sensitive for YouTube material unless properly edited for safer use. Like, for example, police shootings. Those are usually edited when like the suspect is blurred and the gunshots are blurred, or hell, sometimes due to the donut operator situation where you have to make the guns a different sound, like the quacks. But there actually is generally other videos that are very disgusting and I do not like talking about. Like, there's some animal cruelty, there's domestic abuse. Now, when it comes to movie and TV show violence, that's okay, because it's fake. But when it comes to real life violence getting captured on camera, that's a problem, because those are real living beings getting hurt, suffering every day, and all being caught on camera. Like for example, there was this video that I saw on stream where a bunch of alligators, in chat it's crocs, but it looked like alligators, eating ducklings. That's fucking disgusting. Why would you send that in? Even Bill Jensen said, "Why are you filming that? Just save them." I mean, come on, you gotta be a sick, psychotic guy who films that crap and just posts it on the internet, only for someone to go on the media shares, donate that, and in fact, you gotta be a sick guy to donate to the media shares on there. It's why? Now, it ain't just me. Every time we all watch Bill Jensen streams, it just gets worse every day. When it's on Instagram, it's fine, because, well, Ricky Berwick's there. But when it comes on YouTube, it's the Wild West, okay? There's no moderation. There is some, but like I said, it was kind of pointless. The chat is it was being toxic as usual. I try not to be toxic. I try to be a nice guy. I might say a couple of F-bombs and stuff, but other than that, no. And also, we all agreed in the calling lounge that Bill Jensen has a toxic community that needs to be addressed, because they really think that Bill Jensen is a real guy and not a character. Now, kids, if you're watching this, Bill's not a real guy. He's a character played by another actor. But you guys really go out of your way to send in some of this crap and believe in his bullshit. Believe in Bill Jensen's bullshit, which is character's bullshit. And, for example, there's actually some homophobia. No, not just some. Actual lot of homophobia in the in the community. It's really bad. And not only some racists, which I actually did find on YouTube, and some people actually taking down them people. I'm just surprised that he developed a toxic community. It's really that bad. Because in reality, Bill Jensen's just a normal guy like all of us. Not a character. Not a Christian. I mean, he could be a Christian. Maybe not. I don't know. But he's just a normal guy like all of us. But you guys are pushing it too far with all this crap. When will it take to know that there's a difference between reality and fantasy? Bill Jensen's a fantasy. This is reality. Okay? And if you actually do believe the hatred that you actually inspired to be, let me tell you something. You are no longer you should be no longer be in that community. Hell, you shouldn't even be in my community, because I do not tolerate hate. Because look, I have different opinions. Alright? Here's the thing. I actually do have friends who are gay and some who are trans. Alright? I may not agree with their lifestyle, but I treat them like normal human beings every day, okay? And plus, some people and they're generally alright people, because they probably have better lifestyles than yours does, because all you do is pure on hatred and stuff. Okay? All you do is hate. All you do is push hatred on the stream, and it's just generally disgusting and generally... I mean, for example, I see some swastika symbols and N-words all over the freaking chat. It was really that bad. I keep saying it was really that bad, but it generally is. I mean, why would you send all that in? You're breaking the terms of service and also being an asshole. It's just pathetic. You're a pathetic human being if you do that crap. And this generally reminds me back in my Tumblr days. I don't know if you really know this, but back in when I was in high school, I used to be on Tumblr a lot because I was into that cringy crap too. Now back then I was a pure heart Aramika shipper. You know, that ship from Attack on Titan show and recently, and yes, I know it's canon. And I used to be toxic a little bit on there when someone said, "Oh, it's incest" and all that crap, and I tell them to say horrible things that I wouldn't say right now, because I actually regret what I actually said that day to actual people on the internet, because it was generally not moral to do so. Okay, and around February when the Parkland shooting happened, I discovered the greatest thing or the most horrible thing that happened to me. Looking at Tokyo Ghoul Read, chapter 125, where, you guessed it, main characters Kaneki and Toka Gerong and Bangagong, if you know what I mean. And because of that, it all went downhill for me. I became what I like to call myself a right-wing crusader, and I've been denouncing that sort of manga content for a long time, and I was even preaching to the board that I hope they don't animate it, or else it'll be like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas hot coffee controversy all over again. Yeah, that was how retarded I was back in my days. It was really that bad. But if it wasn't for a fanfiction writer named Jean Buffet, who generally made Tokyo Ghoul token fanfictions and one-shots, I probably would still be an asshole to this, because I actually did talk to her on some of her comments and stuff, and she generally was a nice person too. Alright, something I tried to inspire me. Yes, I made some kind of funny dark jokes on there, and which probably got her eyebrow raised, but at the end of the day, she's generally a nice person. Like, hey, I should be like this. Because in reality, all this crap is fake. It ain't gonna harm me. I mean, yes, it does give me. I mean, after all those days and all that crap, it still gives me some kind of psychological memory problems. And what I mean, I mean like flashbacks. So all I have, I wouldn't say it's PTSD, but it it was really bad those days that I regret. And it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably still be on Tumblr making bad posts and stuff. It's really is disgusting. This is which example you should not be. But I also learned from experience too, because because I actually am generally a nice guy in real life. Because in reality, I wouldn't say that to anyone in real life, because I actually do have a life in real life. That's a lot of lives. But yeah, I'm generally a nice person. I don't condone this kind of behavior on the internet. This is 4chan Reddit behavior, and I do not encourage any of that on any community, on anywhere, okay? Not even real life, okay? Because generally, there will be one time where you can actually make a difference for your life, and you just do it. Because that's where life is supposed to be about, okay? You do something good in your life, you'll feel good doing it. So anyways, back to Bill Jensen. Yeah, the community is gone so toxic that it's up to the point where people start not only doxing his home address, which by the way he's not in his original home, but swatting them. Yeah, they swat him and his family. It's really disgusting, and I don't need to remind you about what happened back in 2017-18, where a bunch of dudes had an argument on Call of Duty and and one of them started doxing everyone and told them the address, and the other one forwarded to another person where he called in the SWAT team, and it ended up killing one person because someone was pulling their pants up, and the person around them got PTSD and killed herself later. It's really it is really unhinged behavior. I don't think I need to tell you that because there's a video of Bill crying, and I was genuinely sad. In fact, I'll show a clip right here.
I just got a call from my dad and my mom. My mom just had a gun pointed at her head.
And this was a serious situation, by the way. This actually did happen, because imagine if you did this to someone, okay? You would probably feel remorse, but the people who doxed and swatted Bill, they have no general remorse whatsoever. They thought this was hilarious, like the time where Bill got doxed and got ordered a pizza. That was harmless prank, but at the end of the day, that's still giving his address. In fact, some of the chat and the text on the streams did dox him with the address and showed right there. And I still try to forget him, even knowing that he's even there in the first place. I'm not gonna show him I'm not gonna tell you the address because that would be stupid. But yeah, there's actually people who actually believe in his bullcrap, but actually want him dead. That is disgusting, okay? And I do not allow this. We as a community on YouTube does not allow doxing for happening. If you do, you're going to get charged federally by FBI, and you'll be sent to prison. And once you get to prison, you know what happens in prison, alright? I'm not going to tell you. Alright, you're a big boy. But yeah, that's what happened tonight on Bill's stream, and that's why I'm actually done. I will not participate in this toxic behavior. It's disgusting, and I do not condone any of it. And this is to Bill. And by the way, his real name is Shane Boyle. Okay, because everyone with a brain cell knows that this guy's an actor. His real name is Shane Boyle. So, directly to Shane. If you want this to stop, you better call out this community, okay? Now, there is generally a lot of good people on the internet, on your community, where they generally think you're funny. But this is to the toxic people, okay? Look, I love you in a Christian-friendly way, But sometimes you cannot let these people cave into what you're doing, okay? When you're putting up the media shares, up there, and some of them are toxing some with nudity and gore, and hopefully not CP, you're generally making them win, okay? You're making them win, okay? Because if you do this, they're gonna continue their behavior, and the cycle will continue, and all of these days you're gonna get freaking banned off of YouTube, and I mean not this time where you have to freaking get your channel back. You'll be banned permanently. This is a no-go situation. You keep allowing this, you're not gonna be on this platform anymore, okay? Because if you keep doing it, you're also gonna be ban evading, and I don't want to see you end up doing that, okay? I don't want you to go leafy route where you somehow go on YouTube after you got banned and keep doing channels, okay? Because ban evading is not a good idea, okay? Once you're banned, it's over, okay? It's over. And it'll probably go to your Instagram, and you'll be nothing left but a forgotten memory, and I do not want to see that, alright? In my personal opinion, I think you should stick to Instagram, okay? And probably put some of your edits from Instagram on YouTube to make good quality content, okay? Because let's admit, you're funny on Instagram, okay? You're funny on Instagram. But when it comes to streaming services like Kick and Twitch and YouTube, there's got to be a change. Or else you might as well have to stop doing that altogether, okay? Because I do not want to see your life get thrown away like this, okay? It's just generally disappointing. And if you actually do, and you actually do feel some kind of psychological problems from this, sometimes you just gotta take a break and stop and think what's giving you these bad depression moments, okay? Because this could be the problem, okay? And I generally hope you do get better. Because let's admit, you're the funniest thing that I've seen this decade, not gonna lie. When I first started watching Ricky Berwick, and when I first saw you in the clip with Minecraft, about the Minecraft server, I left my butt off. Okay? And I would actually like to see you, other than doing Ricky, like Brandon Herrera, the AK guy, and react to all the guns on his wall and stuff, and say you gotta destroy all of them or freak out, something like that. But all seriousness, some things need to change, okay? You cannot let this sort of behavior happen. Alright? This behavior should not exist in your community and should not exist ever in real life. I do love your content, but things have to change. I'll see you on the next stream. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for so much for watching, and I just wanted to make this video so I could call this community out, because I will not be participating in it anymore. Now, if you do like this video, you can click the like button. If you don't like it, you can dislike it. Hell, if you really want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. Hell, like and subscribe both, because this is generally content I actually always wanted to make, because let's admit, I've been trying to get into this YouTube game for years, but I never got the confidence to do so. But after tonight, I hope this will mark a change for the new year. That being said, this has been Extra Real, and I'll see you in the next video.